Previously, we regained debt. We gained freedom. Now have our run of just sort of meandering anywhere in the world we please. We're going to take a moment to go and collect a few valuable objects that are strewn about, waiting to be made use of. Yeah, wrong city. Different place. Ooh, the skies. Yeah, this is the one. Around hereabouts, yeah. There. Hello, scruffy man. Excellent. Rifle. Powerful curing summon and wide variety of very quick learns on valuable spells. In particular, finally having access to life. Unicorn doesn't do that. Unicorn has more defense buffs. Yeah, the only things you pick up off of Corinne that wouldn't be done much better. Seraphim. Scan, really. Everything else. Seraph just does better. Scan and Antidote. But you really want, alongside Remedy, the spell that absolutely obsoletes it. Yes, there have been thievery and shenanigans about the Magic Factory, resulting in shards ending up smuggled out onto the open market, looting into the hands of the very wealthy. Means that finally, the auction house. The bidding side of this is mostly for show. There is a price at which you will be able to win each thing that goes up for sale at the auction house. Everything else is just set dressing and time passing. So yes, that's one of the two things that we wanted out of here. The rock that used to be a rock when it was alive. Poke right out of there. Full party protect, safe, stop, and cure 2. Also, huge stamina boost, in case you wanted someone to have a lot of the worst attribute. There it is. Massive piles of stamina. There's another one in there, but we'll need at least 10,000 cash on hand in order to buy it. Let's quickly liquidate some old crap and see if it'll give us what we need. Never need more than 2 thief knives. Not even hypothetically. These were obsoleted pretty quick. And there we go, 10,000 bucks. Unfortunately, when you de-equip party members, it just sort of vomits all of their stuff into the bottom of your item list, and you need to sort it a second time in order to get everything shuffled back into place. Alright, this is one of the repeatable items that shows up at the auction house, rather than being a one-off unique. That is an accessory that gives you permanent float. They're fairly useful, so when you can save up the relevant cash, it's worthwhile to have a set of them. We don't want those right now, though. They are fairly expensive. $10,000 a piece. And here we have demonstrated the core drawback of the auction house. If they put up the thing you don't want for bid, you have to wait through the entire auction sequence, leave, and come back to then roll the dice again and see which other item gets put on display. I believe that is permanent regen in an accessory. Also, your first opportunity to bid does not actually matter. Only the second one is the real decision to take it or leave it. At very least, you get to enjoy the old-time piano rag as the auction carries itself out. I think it's something in the neighborhood of 12% chance to get the other magicite that's in here. It's either the baseline or the odds with respect to, like the initial spread when it's all there. The odds change around once you buy out the unique objects. The accessories are always more common than the other things on sale. I think this is the only place you can get Arab Down and Cure Rings, and at some point, one of those vanishes from the auction roundup. Oddly enough, the Espers never do. You can pick them up at any time that you have access to the auction house, all the way through to the end of the game. Of course, let us buy the talk bird. We have 10,000, but talk bird definitely worth 10,000. Give me that bird. Alright, so there we go. We have seen the first of the joke items that shows up in the auction house. Each of these, when they occur, draws the attention of the small child next to us, whose father is then pressured into bidding $500,000 on making sure that he walks away with it. There is no way to purchase the talk bird. That is not the only talk bird that shows up. They are not unique. They can repeat. But just don't count them. Unlike this box. Not sure if it's even possible to have 500,000 GP in this. I don't know where the cap is for money. The auction also isn't set up to, like, auto-reject an attempt to a bid that you would not be able to afford anyway. The menu still pops up. If you try to say yes, it'll naturally then be like, nope, you don't actually have that money. But sit back and unwind. There we go. Zone Seek. Bidding starts pretty low for Zone Seek. There we go, we're done here for now. At some point later I might return to get sets of Cherub Down and Cure Rings, but that will of course take less time and be much easier to do. Now have the power of zones. Full party shell. And good stuff. Rasp and Osmos remain very useful. Mostly Osmos, also because it gets learned so quickly. That +2 magic power, also great. Det will probably be holding on to that for a while after learning all of her dead father's secret techniques. Now we leave this place. Up on the team. No, we only just got showed. No one's had a chance to pick up his abilities at all. There were some other side things I was thinking of doing, but those can be put into a different block. For now, forward, up to the mines, check in with the leadership. Airship is really fast in 6. You can just be anywhere on the world very quickly. It's almost intolerably fast sometimes. Only through debt can we establish bonds. Debt builds trust. Prove that bonds are feasible with debt. So that blocked off mountain range to the east of the Imperial continent down there, that is where the location of the gates of the Esper world is. We need to make our way over there in order to engage in shenanigans. Also, there's a new generation of equipment available here in the Nourish. Expensive stuff, though. I feel we can largely ignore it. Slight improvements in raw numbers, not particularly needed right now. Double back for it later, if it becomes necessary. There's a ship we can get anywhere. Some of this is stuff we were already finding as loot. Anyway, Baby Snagateer. Yes, good. Well, better defense, but it's not a proper wizard head. Leave it in the pile. Esper spread here. Bigger. Probably be better served with Bismarck. I mean, Ifrit is great and all, but surely you could study the power of the whale. Take up the whale spirit. I'm huge. Do you have any speed boosting Espers yet? Yeah, you're staying with Meduin, and then we'll transfer to Zone Seek once you're done. Could have you start off here, just so you'll be able to recover MP as well. Gotta made Osha into a bit of a healing vehicle, and Taxis is, of course, working with the angels there. Alright, so we need some way to sneak through this outpost. Mission accomplished. There's no one here. Budget cuts. However, the basement, filled with treasure, remains sealed. Curious. Alright. Cave to the seal. vaguely recall many of the enemies in here being undead. Also, regaining debt unlocked her actual signature technique, Morph. It's unavailable right now because it needs a couple of fights to charge up, but then, once it's active, you'll be able to switch over to her Esper form for a short span of time, in which she does greatly increased damage. To absorb fire. Marvelous. We do not have a thief, we have an adventurer, a treasure hunter, a collector. No theft here, only taxes. I think I left. Well, to confirm whether she is carrying a generic or an elemental sword. Acid knife. Not actually useful here because of how many undead there are. The instant kill would just work against us. Good job attempting to mug yourself. Oh, you have Breakblade. Probably useful. Mostly for its raw power, though. It would be better to try and figure out which element is of use here. Good shot. Try ice. Ice might be good for something. Actually learned any of your healing yet. Prepare you by other means. Tempest. That's a sword for masons. Rather useful one. It randomly casts Wind Slash. That's decent. Astounding, but adequate. There remains the very strong impression that Kung Fu is the true ultimate destructive power. Bridges. Flipping bridges. That is an accessory for NAFTA. Save. Yes, replaces the slot machine with Gil Toss. Or it is actually down there. Canceling tricks. Already holding direction, you will be able to step off into the other opening. Not falling for you, Seal Cave. Damn, son. Well, you're trying. You're learning. One of these days we will end our dependence on feathers. One of these days. I know skeleton's kinda always a big deal. Alright, we have one source of revive now. Second for redundancy's sake, and we'll be good to go. Morph is finally active, but I don't think it's quite wise to use it right now. It has very short duration unless you let it charge properly. Good. As is customary, revive becomes instant kill when applied to the undead. Rather expensive, though. Not necessarily worth it to bother. Right, I've been keeping Det in the back row. If that persists, it might be worth it to switch her over to a flail. If she just continues to be used as a pure strain wizard. I'll solve your mystery box. Not evade me forever. No, wrong. That will accomplish nothing. Oh, that's almost a healing spell. Like half of one. Let's drop a dad on this, see what happens. Adequate. For the most part, the summons are not worth the cost of entry. Espers are there largely for the direct effects. They're there to learn from. Learn from and boost stats. A serious game. Two steps. Various trap. Or an opportunity. For a second glove. Would be first glove had you not taken the opportunity. Do collect the first by refusing to help anyone but yourself. That you just idle. Take it easy. This switch releases ninjas. Of course. Well, Debt ate him. Ninja solved. With his dying breath, he speaks of loot. Save point. And baseball tent up. There are several different tent sprites. Which one appears depends on which character is at the front of your team. Oh good, that's one of those drains that only works if the user has taken damage. Bones are provided a steady supply of bird feathers. Which... Trying to remember if this has a failure state you can end up in. Still learning them dad spells, huh? Oh, hey. Helpful rare steel. Finish zone sake. You have. Swap you over to Golem. Oh shit, must master all healing and protective magics. Thoroughly equipped. Defend the well-being of others, and you finish Seraph. Yeah, comical. Plus I have a speed booster. Don't think I have one yet. Nope. Nothing that improves speed. Yeah, let's get you haste. You are among the fastest on the team. Learn to haste, learn to reflect. Let's dare to push buttons. Which is our devious. Oh, by the way, with how running away works in this one, you can partially escape a fight, then change your mind and resume fighting. Down a party member. Wonder if they get the reward still, having fled the field. I remember you, button. Do want Det to pick up the level 2 attack spells, so... Still need to do a few more fights, just to get her equipped. Get her finished with the dad shirt so we can pass it around. To be sure. Yes. Those amulets even do for me. Poison Dark Zombie. That's a great combination. That's one I'm willing to pass around. Like, what was White Cape even for? Been something, I think? Imp and Mute. Also, that boost to Magic Evade. You've been running without relics this whole time. Let's fix that. Parrot earrings or earring and ribbon. Ribbon can wait for now. Haven't really been facing anything huge enough to merit that. That Magicite that we found out of there, that is an item that when used casts a random summon. Ah, hello there. Atma. Atma. There it is. Likewise, that Magicite. Atma just is here. Witch puzzles. Alright, there you go. Atma weapon. Gimmick weapon. It's power. Let's summon the whale. All the whale. So Atma is a gimmick weapon. What it does is it does damage based on its wielder's current HP. Osmos gets reversed by undead, doesn't it? It probably does. Atma the creature is elsewhere. Atma the weapon is here. There they are. Let's off to Zone Seek. You must learn to zone. Oh, I already touched it once. So. There. That's the thing it does. There you go. Now we have us a proper wizard in the making. Level up and absorb all that wondrous magic power. In a while. You got it. Wonderful. Okay, here we are. End of the Seal Cave. It is possible to build a party that does not contain debt and traverse the dungeon and come all the way here, at which point you will just be told you were supposed to bring debt. Where's debt? Then you will have to go back, collect debt, return, and do it again. Need debt in order to do this, but the game does not require you to put debt in the team. Doesn't force her onto the spot. Okay, now a fight that's essentially a cutscene. That is why the base was abandoned. This was all part of the plan. Nothing to steal. Also, yeah, that's... Maybe at some point they intended for that to be a fight that was to actually be conducted, but no, that's how long it lasts. One round and you're good. Kefka is able to appear in this scene with his regular size sprite rather than with his big static combat sprite because debt has been removed from the screen. Oh hey, Muhammad. Hey, a flying dog. Hey, Jormungandr. Hey, Shiva, we already have you! You're dead! You can't be here. Curran was also there, yes. Maybe he has a brother. An impenetrable barricade of rocks. You had one job, Dad. There we go. That's a new blitz. Mantra. Heal for everyone other than FEMA. And for convenience, this quick exit to the entire dungeon has been added for easy return after completion.